Hey y'all, ignore my background. I'm sitting on my flow. And but anyway, I'm letting my hair dry, so just ignore all that. But today I want to come to y'all with a story time. And this story time is a bit emotional and dear to my heart, so I might start tearing up, but whatever, because I want to get this out because it can help anybody, okay? But anyway, right into it. So this is about me, my struggles growing up with RA and lupus, rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. So it all started when I was in the 3rd grade and I was having a problem with my feet. But oddly, I would have problems with my feet when it was time to do chores. So my parents, I was like, she just saying that because she don't want to do chores, or she just basically thinking I was being lazy, basically. But that wasn't the case. So eventually, they got tired of me talking about it, so they took me to the doctor, and the doctor was like, "Oh, she just flat-feeted. Flat-feet people have a lot of problems with their feet, so let's just put some insoles in her shoe so she can get an arch." Did that. Did not help. Didn't even get an arch, but whatever. Fast forward to the 4th grade. The 4th grade, my feet was still hurting, so my parents like, okay, so this can't have nothing to do with her not having an arch. So we went back to the doctor, and then the doctor looked at my feet, because I think at the time they was swollen. She looked at my feet, she was like, oh, she just have a cyst on her feet. So my parents like, okay, tell everybody, oh, she just got a cyst. We took her to the doctor, she just have a cyst on her feet or whatever. But that cyst must have lasted a long time, because come 5th grade, I still was having problems with my feet. So in the 5th grade, I used to stay sick. Like, I was always sick. And then one day, I had caught the stomach virus, and I didn't eat for a few days, and I lost a lot of weight. I was an average size kid. Like, I wasn't plus size, so it was very noticeable. So after I healed from the stomach virus, I still continued to lose weight, and I would still continue to not eat. And my hands started changing at the time. Like, I'll show y'all, but I ain't very confident in my hands yet, but I'm pretty sure y'all see them in the video. But my hand structure started changing too. Some of my fingers started bending, my fingers were swollen, I wasn't eating, I was losing weight. And then at that same time, like, when I would go to school, I would walk extremely slow because my feet would hurt so bad to the point where I could barely walk. So I'm taking like baby steps. You know how you see like these old people barely taking steps, or maybe your grandma and your granddaddy, and you walking up beside them and you just like, hurry up, because they taking these like baby steps. That was me. And kids would like pick at me because they'd be like, because they didn't know the background was going on with me. I didn't either at the time. So they would like pick at me and they called me slow, like, you walk so slow. And then I was so skinny, so it's like, and they pick at that too, but I don't want to get into all that. So me, like, it really hurt me because I would go home, like, I wasn't sure at school. I just would literally try to avoid being around those people that talked about me, or I would try to like sit down anytime I was around them, because I just didn't want to see how I walk, and 2, just talk about my size, because it was nothing I could control, neither one of them. So like, I would go home and I would cry to myself. Like, I didn't even tell my parents, because you know how parents are, they would like to protect their children, so they go talk. I wouldn't even tell my parents. But at the same time, I did not want to go to school. Like, I dreaded going to school all the time because I knew it was going to be the same thing over and over. But like I said, it wasn't nothing I could control. And I didn't know what was going on with me back then either. And sometimes kids would look at my fingers and be like, why your finger look like that? Mind you, I didn't know, so whatever. So eventually, once I started getting that bad, like, they was actually seeing it for themselves. They just knew something wasn't right. Like, they knew something wasn't right. So they ended up taking me to the doctor. No, that was what happened was my aunt, we was over her house because she have daughters, used to play with my cousins or whatever. And so they was just talking one day, and then my aunt looked at me and she was like, she looked like somebody with arthritis. My mom had no medical background, you know, to know about different disorders or whatever. So she just took that when we went back to the doctor. But we went to a different doctor this time because she just felt like the doctor I was going to just didn't know what was going on. So my mom told the doctor what my aunt had said about me looking like somebody to have arthritis. And he laughed at her because he thought, you know, a child with arthritis, like, no. But it's not because he didn't know anything. It's because it was rare, especially in my town. Like, I live in a real country, rural area. So it was just rare. Arthritis in kids are rare in general. So I don't solely blame him or my last doctor for not knowing what was going on with me. Because, like I said, it's rare. So you're not going to think to test them for you. You're going to run every other test before you even get to that. But anyway, he said, he laughed. But he told my mom, I run the test just to make you happy. If it'll make you happy. Ran the test, came back positive. So the jokes was on him. But my mom took me, basically he referred me out to a specialist who specialized in children arthritis. That's when I started getting treatments, and then they ran their own tests, and that's when they found out that my blood work said I had lupus. And mind you, I'm a kid. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know. I just knew I had an old person disease. That's it. But I did used to get the lupus rashes and the nodules, and they would check on like my, you know, internal organs, because that's what lupus affect. But then they discovered that I show more symptoms of arthritis than I do lupus. So they started treating me for arthritis to get it stable. But I had already suffered deformities in my hands. Like, they're irreversible unless I have cosmetic surgery, but I don't think it's necessary now that I'm older. But as a child, of course, I did, because I want to be normal like the other kids. But my meds they just kept changing my meds, trying to get, you know, just trying to work my disorder and see what helps me and to get under control. Fast forward 11 years later, here I am, a healthy human being outside of my RA and lupus. I have no problems. I exercise. I can pretty much do what normal people do. Maybe not so much hand work, like anything that requires my wrist to bend like this. I can't really bend my wrist. Not so much of that. And then I have like hand deformities. You can see it in my pinky and in my second fingers. They're starting to bend, but they caught it before it got that bad. My first fingers got a slight bend. They be swollen. You can see it like right here. But I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me, because I don't even feel sorry for myself, because I am healthy. I got it under control. They found out what it was. They treated it, and I am healthy, and I am here. I thank God every day for that, and I don't question him. Like, as a child, I used to question him, you know, why me? What did I do? But now it's like, whatever, because I could be on my dying bed. Like, you have kids and adults suffering from cancer, suffering from muscular diseases, suffering from kidney failures, whatever, on dialysis, barely walking, probably taking their last breath. Like, but I'm here and I'm alive. So it's like, I thank God every day for that. And I never complain. I never use it as an excuse for anything, because it is what it is. But I do still have a problem kind of telling people, and with my fingers, I have a problem like showing them. Like, every time I'm around somebody, I make sure my hands are like this. If somebody asks to see my nails because I just got it done, I do like this, like this. I would never like do this, because I haven't grown confident in it yet. But, you know, like I said, I'm not embarrassed like I used to be, because like I said, they caught it an old folks disease back then. So I was so embarrassed. I was like, whatever. But now I would tell people, like, you know, I have arthritis. I have an old person disease. Oddly, I'm an AKA. Oddly, I'm an AKA. And you know the hand signs for AKAs. So, I never really throw it up because my pinkies are deformed. But anyway, that's pretty much my story on growing up with arthritis and lupus. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I hope somebody who may be experiencing the same symptoms I did find this video helpful, because I didn't have help. I didn't have people around me that suffer from the same thing I got. I just, you know. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll be uploading some hair videos very soon. Stay tuned, and have a wonderful day.